Hmm. It seems you found me. Not many do. Must be fate or poor direction. Either way, I'm impressed that you managed to locate this camping grounds. Way up here in the mountains, so from town. Be careful not to stay here too long and be careful. The ground's colder than it looks. Stranger, let me tell you, I'm so tired. That kind of tired that don't come from just walking. That comes from a lifetime of carrying things. Heh, I've seen that look before. Tell me, did the mountain bring you here too? Or did you just get lost and... Now, if you're still here, you've either got a heart of gold or the curiosity of a cat. I'll tell you what. Most nowadays do not have the time or patience, let alone a heart of gold. Once you're no longer a kid, most folk hearts turn into coal. But with the right pressure, kindness, and compassion, just keep you breathing a little longer, and a world that don't much care if you do. This here, all around us were the waves of his hand at campsite. This is all I got left in this life, which isn't much, but it's something. I wasn't always what you call lost. No, once upon a time, I had it all. A home that held heat without effort, sturdy walls that kept the wind out, everyday comforts that most take for granted. I had a wife, kind eyes, strong hands, the kind of woman who could make any place feel safe just by standing alongside you, or just by being embraced within her arms, and children, haunting memories of their little footsteps, phantom to my ears. I hear them just running around the forest floors, day and night, even in my dreams. Memories of their laughter that filled the quiet corners of our house. But happiness, if not carefully guarded, can fade away every bit of a new routine. Wake, work, eat, rest. Simple, predictable, safe. And that's the dangerous part about a good life. It makes a man forget how fast it can disappear. It didn't come like a storm. No, storms warn you. This came slow, like a crack in ice beneath your feet. At first, you don't notice. Then it spreads. Work got scarce. Food got thinner. Smiles turned into cries, then to silence. And the silence turns heavy real quick. Then came the day everything changed. Not loud, not dramatic, just final. Loss as a way of emptying a man out until all that's left is the shell. I couldn't stay. It's like I faded away, didn't stay. Couldn't. Every memory reminded him. Somehow he was there, and then he was here, in the mountains, in the cold, always in the cold. No supplies, no map, just there, day after day, night after night, step after step, until the world changed around him. Trees got taller, air got sharper, and the cold, well, the cold never left him. That first week, in this mountain, it don't care who you used to be. It don't care what you lost. It just takes. He didn't know what to do. Hands numb, breath shallow, mind slow. That's when the first lesson comes. Not taught, not spoken, felt. You need shelter. Now, not tomorrow, not later, now. He started with what he could see. Fallen branches, broken limbs, anything the forest gave without a fight. He built low. That's important. High shelters catch wind. Low shelters survive it. Use rocks, snow, dirt, anything to block the air. His fingers bled. His hands shook. But he kept going. Because out there, you don't stop. Not until you're safe. And even then, you ain't safe. You're just less in danger. Now a shelter keeps the wind off you. But it don't give you life. Fire does. And fire don't come easy in the cold. Everything's wet, frozen, dead. He tried once, failed, tried again, failed. Hands weaker each time, hope thinner. That's the second lesson. Fire ain't given, it's earned. He started digging under logs, inside fallen trees, searching for dry heartwood. Small pieces first, always small. Fire grows, but only if you let it. And when it finally caught that tiny flame, that weak flickering light, he didn't just feel warmth, he felt life return. Now thirst, that one sneaks up on you. Cold fools you, makes you think you don't need it. but your body knows. Snow looks like water, but it lies. Eat too much, you freeze faster. So he learned. Slow melt, careful, patient. Everything out there requires patience. Rush, and you lose. Days passed, or maybe weeks. Hard to tell out there. Time don't move right. Nights got longer, colder, quieter. That's when the mind starts talking. You hear things, see things, remember things you ain't ready to remember. Faces in the flames, voices in the wind. That's the third lesson. The cold don't kill most men. Their own mind does. There came a night. He almost gave up. Fire low, food gone, body weak. He sat there, staring into nothing, and for the first time, he asked himself, why keep going? No answer came, just silence, and sometimes silence is the loudest thing you'll ever hear. But something happened. Could have been memory, could have been instinct, could have been pure stubbornness. He moved, just a little, then more, then stood. That's all it takes sometimes. Not strength, not courage, just movement. That's the fourth lesson. You don't wait to feel better. You move, and then you survive. He started watching. Tracks in snow, broken branches, patterns. Life leaves signs. You just gotta learn to see him. He followed movement, learned where animals passed, where wind shifted, where trees protected. And slowly, he stopped being lost and started belonging. Food ain't easy, never is, but hunger teaches, sharpens. He learned small catches first. Nothing fancy, nothing big, enough to keep breath in his lungs. That's the fifth lesson. You don't need plenty, you need enough. Now shelter becomes structure. Structure becomes home. He built stronger, thicker walls, better cover. Fire pit that held heat. A place not just to survive, but to stay. That's when things change. You stop running and start living. He stopped looking back, stopped to skin why. Started accepting. Cold is cold. Hunger is hunger. Life is what you make in the moment you're in. That's the final lesson. You don't conquer the wild. You accept it and become part of it. And that man, sitting by a fire in the cold, telling stories to strangers who wander too far. Well, you're looking at him. Well, now the fire is still burning. And so am I, but it don't last forever. So if you'd be so kind and keep these campfire going, it would keep this old spirit alive. In the meantime, he says, I'll be right here. Like I've always been. His figure began to fade away, as if he was never there, leaving only the fire still bright, still burning. Throughout the night,